Quick Russian Borsch for you guys. We're gonna be putting brisket in here. We get some marrow bone in there right now. Just getting ready. Some beef broth. Don't usually put it in, but we're trying it a little different now. I get this to cook a little fast, so I cut it a little bit, but we're gonna add it to the pot. And this is straight up brisket. Beef has been boiled. I added a little bit more water because it was getting diluted. We're adding bay leaves. You're supposed to add these things. It is what it is. You can add them, you can not. I don't know. I never feel like they add a lot of flavor to anything, but they're in there. That stuff boiling. We're peeling potatoes, and we're making them into bite-sized pieces, or close to bite-sized pieces. We're gonna put them in this pot of cold water to sit, get some of that starch off. 5 pounds diced, peeled. Get yourself a white onion. There's 1 large or 2 medium. Boom. Spend about 2.5 hours. Grab your brisket out, throw your bones out, and you're gonna shred this. All right. Basically, you take your forks, you move them 2 different ways, or you do other methods that work. But shred it up. This shredded meat. It's like a pulled protein from the barbecue place. That's what you're looking for. I boil a braised meat. I add salt right to the meat, and I spin it around, spread it around through the strain, and to get the impurities and those leaves out. All right. Our strained potatoes we're adding to the pot. Try not to kill yourself doing this, folks. Next part, folks, we got a green cabbage. It's like a medium size. Take out the outer leaves that are just gross. You're gonna cut out the stem, but you might have to remove a little bit more of the stem. Okay, well, looking more like that. So get rid of that piece. The outer leaves, if you can understand me. But you're gonna take it like this, and we're gonna shred right down here, and you'll see what happens. So it's kind of like shredded lettuce. We're gonna cut it down twice more to make really small pieces. Looking for small, kind of like this, shreds. Anything large, just remove it or cut it again, and you'll be good. Star of the show, I do cheat. I do use the peeled beets. It's going to look like you filleted a fish on this board when you're done. We're going to slice these up and cut them into small pieces. This is what makes borscht. Is you slice them into slices, and you stack them up, and then you cut them into sticks. So basically, like this, all the way down, small sticks. End up with this. Keep the juice from these though. Save that. Okay. Got most of our ingredients prepped and ready. Get yourself a skillet. Put a little oil in there. Coat it. Get it hot. And our onion right in there till they're golden brown or translucent, whatever you want to call them. What you want to do is you want to grab you some of that broth. Put it in the pan. All right. Put the onions in the pot. Get you some of that broth. Your beets in there, and any juice you get from the package. Go ahead and add your meat back in. You could have done it earlier too, but we're doing it now. We're going to soften these beets a little bit, and then we're going to take out half of them or 3/4. Then we're going to add some more ingredients, but keep the juice. Borsch, the beet is the star. This is definitely the co-star. This is dill. Okay, folks. We're going to remove it from the stems. We're going to chop it up a little bit. Okay. The way to remove it is grab the stem and pull the leaves. Boom. It looks like you shook your Christmas tree at the lot, and this is what's left over. That's what you're looking for. Stems are there. Boom. Kind of push them together like this. Grab it, and you want to cut as you do it. Grab it. Make sure you use your knuckles out, pushing it away from the blade to protect your fingertips from the blade. Okay, your fingertips will be curled in. This will protect you from the blade as the knife is cutting. That's what we're looking for. Tell this is a lot more red than it was, and these things are starting to get whiter. That means the color is coming out and going into the juice. That's why we're going to remove them. Put these in the pot, but we're going to keep the juice. Okay, I'll show you why in a second. We've removed most of the beets. Throw your cabbage in there. Alright, now I'm going to start softening these up. Alright, Russian babushka is going to kill me for this, but we're using the shredded carrots. I don't feel like taking the time to shred. Alright, that's what we're looking for anyways. Why not take out the middleman and help us out and put the carrots right in there. I'm going to soften these guys up too. How we're going to do this is we're going to add some of our dill to this side pot, and we'll put the rest in the main. Another fresh ingredient, we get some fresh flat parsley. Okay, this makes a big difference too. Those fresh herbs really bring this thing to amazing taste levels. What we're doing is we're bringing those big leaves and making them tiny. Okay, dice them up. There we go. The ingredient I forgot about, we're doing 2 cans of diced tomatoes. It's undrained, folks. Undrained diced tomatoes. The main pot, add some chili powder. Okay, not a lot, a little bit. Pot again, we're gonna add some salt. With salt without pepper, folks. A big helping of the minced garlic. The tale of two soups. We got our beefy, potatoey, aromatic soup here, and we got our tomatoey, beet flavored cabbage and vegetables here. we're gonna combine them. See how soft they're getting? Now we want to combine these two. Tasted it. It needs more dill, and I don't have any more. So I had to run to the market at closing to get it. It ain't right, folks. You'd make it right, all right? Didn't have enough dill. We're adding it. We had to go to the store. It is what it is. One last ingredient that a Russian grandma might kill me for. We gotta do some sriracha in there. All right? We'll add it up. Not too much. Don't kill it, but make it a little spicy. Perfect amount. You want to taste at this point. You want to taste the whole while you're going, but definitely right now. So it's not a spicy soup. Russians aren't known for having spicy food, but you know, this recipe was shown to me by my friend's mom, who is Russian. I am not Russian, and obviously I've made some changes to it. You know, she uses slightly different ingredients. I found you get the same flavor with a different ingredient that's even faster than what she does. Then I do it. Soup is pretty forgiving. You can pretty much do what you want with soup. But, you know, like I said, it's a very good soup. So what does borscht taste like? Well, borscht is like a stepped up beef vegetable or a minestrone soup with the tomatoes. It's very good. It's an earthy type of soup. You definitely taste the dill. It is soup like you've never had on the western side of the hemisphere. So definitely try this out. I'll show you how to plate it up. You serve it normal in a bowl, but what you do is you add a dollop, and I'm talking a dollop, you know, of cream cheese. Sorry, not cream cheese, of sour cream. And like I said, make sure it's a good sized dollop. All right, so when you serve it like this. But what the diners should do is they start mixing it. Okay, and I'll show you what it looks like after it's mixed. Look at that change in color. It's beautiful color now. You know, I am envious of my friend's mom, how she gets it so red. She makes this, you know, that's what it should look like, but hers is definitely more red. I'm still trying to figure out how she does that. It's something with how she prepares the beets, or she uses, you know, skinned, you know, not cooked beets, probably. I don't know. But I am envious of the color. But anyways, your diner's going to eat it like this. So serve it like that. They'll mix it together and come out with that. But unbelievable soup. And pretty easy recipe, honestly. Throw everything in the pot and get it going. Boom. It's Russian borscht, folks. I hope you enjoy.